As it usually is here in Phoenix, such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.? Oh, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now, here is George. Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges passes to Ayton. And there it is for him.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Leonard inside. Defended by Bridges. Off target at the rim. Here's the Suns with the ball. Booker, right side. They get it again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Well, it's encouraging to me that Devin Booker is willing to mix it up on the glass. How about that offensive board? Pretty.
In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Leonard. Bridges with the board.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And no good, trying to use the glass.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Booker against George. Leonard on the wing. Batum trying to break loose. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Reggie Jackson. Second chance shot, and Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard, no luck.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Clippers trail by 8. George, that's a two-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bridges passes to Booker. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
All-stars make this kind of shot. Contested jumper, no problem.
Booker, right side. Trying to get open is Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
First one falls for him.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
George passes to Batum. Kicks to Leonard. Shot, high post, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Batum dishes to George. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Ball finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Leonard missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's George after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Leonard attacking, and it's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Suns on defense. Leonard played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 5.
Yeah, and he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. And they double up Paul to the paint. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Trying tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They grabbed their own miss, and the rejection by Ayton. Passes it to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 10.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson. And another three for the Clippers.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Clippers call time here. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Snatched up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he makes the first. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. He hits both from the stripe. Suns leading by 7. Johnson outside. Booker in the corner. Zubac with it. Pass to Rondo. There's the pass to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Leonard in position.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Suns trailing. And the Suns call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Zubac against Booker. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Payne kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Launches it, buries it from three-point range. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Booker inside. Kennard covering.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The drive by Booker. Tries again. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Leonard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Booker against Kennard. Looking to get back on track here. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say. Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Kane out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Leonard. Outside for Rondo. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Saric. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in. Payne hits them both. Clippers trail by 3. George looking over the floor. Over Bridges. A second chance effort. Batum trying to break loose. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Here's Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Booker. Pain hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Crowder against George. Pass to Morris. Bridges with the steal. The finish. That one goes. Count it. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And the rejection by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. That shot off. George with the defensive effort. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
The pass to Bridges. Paul for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Morris. He kicks it to George. Over Paul. Kennard trying to break loose. The Clippers keep it alive. Jackson in the corner. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 6. Paul dishes to Bridges. Goes up with a stripe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
That one misses. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 7. Kennard finds Jackson. Now here's Batum. Passes it to Kennard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Paul. He has 5. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Here's Crowder. Kicks it to Bridges. Over George. Gets a hand on it. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Jackson against Crowder. Now the pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Crowder with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot by Crowder, no good.
seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's the Suns with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And the wide open shot from Crowder, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morris passes to Jackson, and they take the lead. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Count that one. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
George against Bridges, and Morris throws it down.
Well, there's a high IQ when you're talking about Marcus Morris, and in pick and roll sets, he is understanding how to get what he wants.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. Over Kennard. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. George against Bridges. They get it back. Payne lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Jackson. Pass to George. Over Bridges. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul.
But Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in, and both free throws good from Paul. Clippers trail by 3. Passes it to Mann. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good from Morris.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And Morris drops them both.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Ayton trying to break free. George with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Clippers lead by 1.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's George. Inside. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ayton's got 22.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
He's off on the first.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Jay Crowder. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for George. And he's good on the second. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul passes to Saric. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Morris with the ball. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Bridges against Morris. Bridges misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 12. Here's Zubac. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Booker. 12 points for him. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morris, no good. Jackson against Bridges. On the wing, Booker. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 15.
Well, this is where Booker can really hurt you. Very capable and confident three-point shooter. Go ahead, Devin.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Morris outside. Johnson over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard draws the double. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got 5 points now this quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Booker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 17 points in the game.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Jackson passes to Mann. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. No good from Zubac.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Booker.
Already you see it. Booker adding the strength to take the contact and win out.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. And for the Clippers, the wing tandem of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George inviting historic comparisons. Shaq, for your money, are they as good as any duo in the league?
Without question, Ernie Cornelius Johnson. Two players who are both MVP caliber. Yes, yes, yes.
I didn't know your middle name was Cornelius.
Neither did I.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Okay. But for Shaq's money, most importantly, this would be a big step. But, a huge factor. I'll say that. But Cornelius, I did not know. His name was Cornelius.
ECJ, baby.
It's not Cornelius.
ECJ.
I guess it is now.
Eastern Conference Johnson. Cornelius.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Batum. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Leonard. George against Booker. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Paul against Jackson. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. A 3. Batum grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And George gets it to go.
Well, we knew that Paul George was a long-limbed, exceptional defender coming out of Fresno. His offense, though, has been impressive from the time he has stepped between the lines on the NBA level.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 22.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Batum. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Booker with no one around, and no good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Leonard. Over Booker, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Booker against George. Now here's Booker. He's got 21. To the inside. Ayton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
George against Booker. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Paul. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
And Phoenix making a change here. Payne's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Reggie Jackson. Ayton hits them both. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2, and stolen by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Count it.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move in the catch and shoot money.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Rondo bounce pass. To the middle. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And stolen by Payne. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Make no mistake, Jake Crowder has a craftiness that allows him to pick up fouls on his way to the cup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside, Batum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Batum. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Payne looking around. Floats one, and it's sent back by George. But they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now Rondo. The feed now to Leonard. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Ayton kicks to Johnson. Back to Ayton. Over Rondo. And it falls over the rim and in. Ayton's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Leonard. They get the rebound. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 4. For 3, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 8.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Rondo passes to Leonard. Fades. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And here's Booker. He's got 23 down low. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Suns, Saric has checked in for Ayton, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Bridges. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Rondo to stop the run, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute.
Take a break.
You know,
Take
he's
a
a
break.
guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And so he hits both. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Rondo. No good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Now here's Booker. He's got 25. Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 8th assist in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Rondo finds Kennard. Leonard looking over the floor. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 9. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker outside. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubats. And so here are the Clippers. Here's Mann. Passes to Kennard. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Booker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Rondo with the ball. He has 6. The pass to Batum. Back to Rondo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kennard against Crowder. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard, still one of the hardest working players in the league. Active on the offensive glass there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Jackson against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Suns. Pass to Kennard. And here's Batum. He's covered by Ayton. Mann passes to Leonard. Outside Batum. He can't get that one to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ayton makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 12 points here in the second half.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Phoenix leading by 17. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 36.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. That one drops for him. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Paul. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson down low. Defended by Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
First free throw is good, and Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Clippers also making some changes. Morris comes in for Leonard, and George is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Both free throws good from Jackson. Suns leading by 17. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Clippers trail by 19. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. Who's out there for Phoenix. George against Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges, no one around him. And the 3 off target. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He goes up again. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges kicks to Paul. And the pass to Johnson. To the paint. A steal. Mann passes to George. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the Suns miss again. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Batum. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Suns leading by 15. Booker outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line really since we came out of the half.
To the middle. Here's Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Batum. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the Suns call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Jackson has the open look, and the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
George passes to Batum. The dish to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's man, defended by Bridges. On the wing, Batum. Just 4 to shoot. George with the bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the inside. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half. Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Jackson. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Yep, that one goes in there. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Jackson. Batum finds George. Over Booker. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Booker. Off target from three-point range. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And that one's good, George.
You allow Paul George loose in fast break situations. He's an absolute force in the open floor.
Feeds it to Booker. Inside, Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 40 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson passes to George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now Bridges. Here's Paul. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Man passes to Jackson. Comes up empty down low. Suns leading by 14. Passes it to Paul with 3. Booker, Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 42 in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
George against Booker, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense, no problem.
And here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard draws the double. Right side, George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
One shot.
throw good, Paul George. And so here's Phoenix. 13-point lead. Paul dishes to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
They get it back. And Batum kicks to George. Shoots over Crowder, and it's George missing. Suns leading by 13. Here's Bridges. Booker up top. The putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 44.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Leonard, and the Clippers miss again. The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. With 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The feed to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Morris, no good. Suns leading by 16. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Batum. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul with the ball. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. A shot by Batum, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I think you have to be cautious when guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
Free throw good, Crowder.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
To the middle. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 43 points.
Oh, terrific body control. Booker gets hit on the drive, stays on balance to complete the play.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. The pass to Leonard. With the fadeaway. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. Phoenix leading by 17. Now here's Paul. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Batum finds Leonard. Now Jackson. Now George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Bridges with the board.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Pass to Paul. To the inside. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 19. And here's Leonard from 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Paul against Jackson. Paul can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Leonard hits them both, and the Suns call time. They're ahead by 14. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Booker outside. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. And it's sent back by George.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
this was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. Langston Galloway's checked in for Bridges. And it's Carter in for Devin Booker. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Batum. Baca comes in for Marcus Morris. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Down low, here's Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Carter outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just